Like Wade is simple, man.
But what I'm saying is, a word like Roe v. Wade, man, is an example of like giving motherfuckers too much power.
Oh man, that's facts.
Like, why do people have enough power to decide if people have dominion over their lives?
You know what they're trying to do in this country, man?
This is one of the steps. Real quick, hold me, give me one second.
Go ahead.
There's a Roe v. Wade step where they're getting kids in order and shit. Then they fucking blowing up foods and you can't grow your own food, so they're getting that part in order. They're fucking stopping TikTok when TikTok gives you good information or shit you shouldn't know. They want to block that because they want to be able to continue to sell you the bullshit. They getting this world from every fucking angle, my nigga.
You're right, but I'm talking about something different. Why stuff like Roe versus Wade get overturned, bro, is because, have you ever heard like about like Christian nationalists?
What does that mean?
Like, it's like people that's trying to make America like a Christian country.
Ain't that what they always been doing?
Yeah, but it's in the standpoint of like, that's why abortion is illegal. Like, that's why they want to do it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. And it's like, these are the same people that want to like demand that prayer is in schools. And you seen that crazy white pastor I sent you that one day?
Yes, you did.
Where he was talking about, you can't be a Democrat. I mean, a Christian Democrat in this country. Get out of here, you demon. He said, you do it. And mind you, I'm not political, so I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying, I ain't vote for him, but I would prefer Trump over Biden. I said that forever ago. Shit. But you see everybody's coming around to where I am now.
But the nigga say, I love him.
Yeah, you do love him. All right, so anyway, my point is, you have those are the people.
To sell you the bullshit.
With that mentality. Oh, it does show up right.
Sorry, I didn't think it was going to show up.
Oh, but anyway, with that mentality, bro, those are the people that's making them changes.
Yes, they're the ones with the power.
Like, it's not like you're just regular everyday Christians or you're like old black mother Christians that you came up with. These like some crazy Christians. Kind of got to let these women make their own choices. Because, all right, I'm talking to my dog one day, right? And he says, well, I'm morally against abortion, but I feel like a woman has the right to choose. And to me, that's just a roundabout way of saying the opposite.
Exactly. That's what I heard.
You feel
like,
what I'm
why
saying?
The fuck would you be...
Right. But I said, I'm morally against abortion. I said, but I'm more morally against people having children that they're not going to take care of. So, or that they're incapable of taking care of. I'm so
more that...
Or they don't want. Yeah.
I'm so more that when you said you're I was like, what? Because I'm so more you making the... Because the problem that pisses me off is like, they act as if abortion isn't like a medical necessity sometimes. I remember I was just about to say who it was and fucking ruin the person's anonymity. Mm-hmm. But someone I know had a baby that died inside of them and they had to take the baby out. Mm-hmm. What Roe v. Wade is essentially saying is you got to keep that motherfucker in there.
I don't want to talk about none of that because that's what them people want to argue about, right? I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about something that I can prove. I can prove to you that a lot of people that want to have kids shouldn't be having them.
Oh, you going?
Okay, you feel what I'm saying?
Before you get to that,
yes,
okay,
yes. I want to talk about that portion, or I want to talk about how we all know that not only is the world,
it's all connected.
Not only is the world, but this country in particular is overpopulated.
That's a fact.
Like these are facts. Exactly, these are facts. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's why they're killing motherfuckers, and that's why they're stopping you from healing from being killed because population control. They don't too much people here.
Right, but then you forcing new ones.
Yeah.
But even the ones that you forcing them in a way that I personally feel, this is my guess, that you forcing them into the slave labor. You want them to be workers. You want them to be this. Robots. You want to be that. But it's like at the end of the day, there are some things that we know are facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of people that are bad parents that had kids on purpose. So think about all the parents that would be bad parents that don't even want to have this kid. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you can say, oh, there's birth control. Oh, there's Plan B. Shit. Oh, you cannot have sex. Oh, you can do. At the end of the day, all them shits is the people's fault who bring these people into the world, but it's not the person that got brought into the world fault at all. When somebody want to commit suicide because don't nobody give a fuck about them, you're not going to say, well, your parents should have used protection. What the fuck did that got to do with me? You feel what I'm saying? And we know, like, we just now getting to the point where we talking about mental health for real.
Finally.
Right? But we talking about mental health, but then we still gonna force, well, shit, you can say unmentally stable people, unmentally healthy people to have children and pass on that DNA. We're gonna force it. You feel what I'm saying?
So, any which way you're gonna have some form of legislation, because what it almost sounds like you saying it should be some form of a restriction against having kids. Because I almost say yes.
I'm not saying that, but
you said this on the Raw Hype.
I'm for that though.
You said this on the Raw Hype. You said you should have like 3 things before you can have a kid.
Yeah, there should be a criteria before you can have a kid. Yeah, I'm all for that. But I'm not even saying implement that. I'm just saying like as a last resort, you need to be able to have this, because there are bad parents and bad people that are so dumb that they think they about to do kid justice when they ain't finna do. You all know people that look at them and say, this motherfucker shouldn't have had no kid.
Not at all.
This motherfucker don't deserve to have no kid.
Had a shitty childhood and now want to get a baby so they can fix it.
Straight up. Or just even people who you say, you got your heart is in the right direction, you just shitty at parenting.
That's my point. You want to fix your childhood, but you ain't fix your life. So you about to bring a child into the same rotten home that like you lived in.
You raise your kid in a dumb way, or you raise your kid in a way that doesn't reach their potential, all kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying? And those are the people that's trying. You feel what I'm saying? So then factor in the people who have no reason to try because they legitimately were on some, I never, ever, ever wanted this kid. You feel what I'm saying? But see, and again, you can say, well, you shouldn't have had sex and you shouldn't have did it. That's cool, but you can't put that on the kid, because the kid is the one that's going to have to suffer through that.
So what you're saying is you don't want no more kids here. That's what it sounds like.
I don't want motherfuckers to have kids here that don't want them here.
I agree.
Because I said there's people who want them that do a bad job.
I agree. I don't know how you raw hype, but we raw hype responsibly.
Ooh.